Hi and welcome to the March 2024 update for the Banks Foundation, Inc. Today we're talking about National Day of Love and giving a review of what did we do to celebrate this day. We're also going to talk about Love Awareness Month, which starts on February 15th and ends on the third Saturday of March. Love Awareness started back in 2017. My husband and I created this day and also the month to celebrate love through giving. And it's evolved now into different things and ways that we celebrate. But I want to encourage you to take a look at that at nationaldayoflove.org. This day is past, but you can start thinking about next year or seeing different ways that we celebrate it. So how do we celebrate National Day of Love? As I mentioned, it's a celebration of love through giving. So on the third Saturday of March this year, we volunteered at a homeless shelter in Joliet, Illinois. And we were able to be in the kitchen serving families or people that were coming in. It was a lot of individuals coming in that were being served, but we were able to prepare the food, put it on plates, and serve to the people. It was a powerful experience, and we're grateful for being able to give back in that way this year. We also had scholarships, essay contests, teachers appreciation, and much, much more in honor of the National Day of Love. We're going to talk through some of those winners now. Some of you may have seen them, but we want to give them another chance to be honored on today as we celebrate their great work. I want to start with scholarships. With our scholarship program through the Banks Foundation, Inc., in honor of National Day of Love, we partner with universities to supply funds. Then the university picks the winner of the scholarship, and then they're awarded. And so let's see who were the winners for 2024 National Day of Love. Jocelyn Javier is a student at the University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana. We're so proud of her and the great work that she's done committing to community service. All of these winners are strong in their community service and how they're giving back to their communities. So she is in the moral engineering program. Again, we're so proud of her being a student in engineering, a woman in engineering as well. We're so grateful for her. Coincidentally, all the winners for this year were women. Not all in engineering, but they were all women. The two from the University of Illinois are women in engineering, and then we have one other woman that won as well from the University of Houston, which I'll introduce in a minute. Sophia Watola Reyes is the second winner from the University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana, in their College of Engineering. These two students are part of the Moral Engineering program, which supports more minorities in engineering. Again, we're so proud of these women and they're giving back to their communities by showing community service. Tala Zetnow, Zeitouneh, is a student at the University of Houston, C.T. Bauer College of Business. We're so proud of you, Tala, and the great work that you're doing, showing community service in your community and your determination. Such a strong student and the things that she overcame. We're so proud of her and her perseverance in pursuing education. Again, these strong women, we're so proud of them and they're giving back to their communities. The next thing we want to talk about is our essay contest winners. The essay contest is something where students at North Bend Elementary in the 5th grade are able to write in and tell a time when they showed love to someone else or when they received love. These essays are so inspiring. The students are really pulling from great experiences. We're so proud of them. To respect the students' privacy, we're only going to mention the first name of these students. This is the first year that we have two students with the same name, but they're two different students. If you go to our website, you will see the last name for one of the students whose family authorized that to happen. We respect the privacy of these families, and so we only provide the information that they authorize, as well as the copy of the essays if they authorize that as well. But we do receive them internally because we do review them as a check. North Bend does a great job. We just receive that for our due diligence, and we read those essays as well as they're great essays and they're very inspiring to read, so it's a good thing. So Kevin was our first place winner. We also had another Kevin, different last name, again, won't share that, for the second place. And Fernanda as well was another winner. So we're so grateful for these students and the great work that they did in writing these essays. These essays are a great way for students to enhance their writing's practice, as well as entering into literary contests to build their confidence in writing. It also reminds them of a time to show love and how they can show love in the future. We want to definitely teach children or let them have an experience of what love is by writing about that. We also show love through giving as we give back to the North Bend. And I'll show you that in just a minute of how we give back to them as well in addition to that. So let's talk about Love Awareness Month before we go into some of the other things. Love Awareness Month starts on February 15th and ends on the third Saturday in March. During that time, it's a time where you can learn about love as well as do purposeful acts of love during that month. You may decide not to do purposeful acts of love, which are planned events or actions used to positively impact or affect the community through love. And when you're planning those activities that you want to do, you may just say, well, I'll do them on the National Day of Love and not throughout the month. That's totally up to you. So some of the things that we did was to provide prizes to students at Outreach, their high school students. Outreach Community Center does a lot of great work in their communities. They have several different locations. We worked with the one in Carroll Stream, and we were able to partner with them to provide raffle prizes to high school students. These were different things that like toiletries and things like that. And so they were able to receive these as gifts to these students. You can learn more about Outreach Community Center by visiting their website. Outreach is called Outreach. You can visit there, look at their different locations, but they're doing a mighty work. One of the other things that they do, which we sponsor in part, it's a big program, so we don't sponsor all of that because they're doing a lot, but we sponsor part of their college tour, which is where there's a chaperone or program director, Gigi Nisoa, who takes those students out and then they go visit different colleges. It's really powerful because they're able to meet with college and see advanced opportunities in education. Many students maybe don't have someone else that's gone to college or have the ability to go visit themselves. And so it's a great program to expose them to higher learning. The program has a great retention rate and they're doing a great job. So we were glad to be able to help sponsor students to be able to go do that, as well as the prizes for those students. We also did some other things as well. For the sake of time, we won't mention all of them here, but some of the larger things, as we mentioned, the college tour. Amen. So the next thing I want to talk about is our partnership with North Bend Elementary. So when we partner with them, we also provide school supplies, which is several $1,000s that we commit to providing school supplies for them. This is a Title I school where there's typically students that are reduced lunch, free and reduced lunch. And so we're helping to support school supplies so the students have school supplies when they're entering into the school. Students may lose the school supplies if they're coming in with some, or they may not have any at all. And so these school supplies that we provide are helpful, as well as it provides school supplies for the classroom where the teacher is able to do different activities and enrich those students. If you're in a school where they have lots of different funding or different things like that, you may already have resources for them to create certain activities, and then a school may not have that. And so this provides school supplies for that school to do different activities. For example, art. We were able to provide different things for the art class to be able to enrich the students and them to be able to explore and develop creativity, which is so important for students to be able to develop. So we were grateful to be able to do that. We also were able to provide a kickoff for Love Awareness Month for the school. So there's 116 staff. We provided different little snacks and things like that, very nominal. But it says, we love you, we care, and we appreciate the great work that you're doing in our community to help teach the children. So that was our way of showing love. As well as we provided gifts for the students, really little trinkets, treasure chest things, which were pretty minimal. But each student, there were over 700 students that received a little thing. Some of them like a slap bracelet or a little ring that comes out of an $800 piece treasure box for, I think it was between $30 and $50. So it's very small cost, but it helps those students because they're getting something that costs maybe 1 cent, 10 cents, but it means a lot to them and they appreciated it. And we were able to show love by giving back, which we're grateful for. So there are almost 1,000 people that were celebrating this. When you look at the students that received gifts through the North Bend and the students that were going out to the community who were receiving the sponsorship and the prizes at Outreach. So there's more people celebrating than you may know than just us going out on the National Day of Love. And that's our goal, to partner with organizations to help sponsor activities for others to celebrate love and to build this model. This model has been very successful because the our partners are doing a mighty work, and we're helping to support them and help them give back love in their communities. And we're grateful for the partnerships that we have. Again, we work with the University of Illinois, University of Houston. We have a scholarship winner from there, as well as Outreach and North Bend. We're so grateful for these partnerships and the great work that they're doing. We also have a relationship with HIRE, the Hispanic Internal Revenue Service, and the African American IRS employee groups that are through the Internal Revenue Service. They have celebrated for several years, and this year they chose to celebrate by giving back to St. Jude, a monetary donation. So we're so grateful to you, HIRE, and also AIM, and the great work you're doing and your employee organization, and giving back love on that third Saturday. So grateful for you. I want to encourage you, if you celebrated National Day of Love, to go out to nationaldayoflove.org/your-impact. Say that again. nationaldayoflove.org/your-impact, and let us know how you celebrated the National Day of Love. You'll automatically be entered into a raffle contest to win $25. There'll be one winner selected, only one entry per person or group. If you celebrate in a group, the group leader needs to do that. If you celebrate in a group, typically we partner with you, so we know about that as well. But reach out if you have any questions. Our contact is on there. There are other terms and conditions that apply, so we ask you to take a look at that. But please let us know how you celebrated. It encourages us, as well as it lets us know how you're celebrating in our communities. So we're so grateful. Again, there were almost 1,000 people celebrating that we know of just through the children and the staff. And there's other people throughout the organizations, I'm sure, who are also celebrating and giving back as well. So it just spreads and it spills over. And that is really our heart, that we would change our world through love. I started this, again, with my husband back in 2017. There are other people that joined with us in that initial year to help celebrate. We're so grateful. And we're continuing strong because we believe in the power of love and how it can transform our communities. It benefits all of us to show love and to give back through love. I thank you guys so much. The Teachers Appreciation Award winners, that's still, we're waiting those final results. So once that's available, we'll let you know how that is. It'll probably be a post. But I'm so grateful for all of you and just the amazing work that's going forth. And you are loved. Be blessed.